Wow, what is that? Good song, but a little annoying. Let me get rid of you. Well, hello everybody. It's gonna be another Five Nights at, Return to Freddy's stream rather. Uh, I decided I wanted to. And last time I played this, I said that it's not a very good game, and it's not. To be completely honest, it's not a good game. But you know what? I wanted to give it another fair shake before I, said anything too serious. So we're gonna play it again, and we're gonna play it right. So here's another attempt at Return to Freddy's. So here we are back in Windows 10, and OneDrive has privacy update, but it's okay. We don't need it. We're also not gonna reboot. We're not gonna update Windows because what's the point? We got our little Sim theme park guy in the back, but he's been there for too long. We don't want it anymore. Let's see if our friends from Friends are still there. Yes, they are. Ladies and gentlemen, Friends has taken over Google yet again. They're still there when you say funny. So, okay, we're going to look up Five Nights at Freddy's desktop wallpaper. We're going to see what we find. We're going to see a good one. Widescreen. This is good. This is the movie. That's pretty good. Ooh, look at this one. I would put that on my wall. I would put that one on my wall. Probably going to go for this one, though. It might be a little too scary, though. I saved picture as. That's good. Alright. Alright. Alright, you ready? I'm too scared to look. There it is, ladies and germs. Okay. So like I said, well, first of all, a lot of these icons are easier to see. That kid has been here for too long. Too long, as a matter of fact. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and play some Return to Freddy's yet again. Just to give it a fair shake. Well, first what I'm gonna do is I'm going to switch this to the classic, and then I'm going to disconnect my internet again, just because I haven't been on. This is a fresh desktop. We played our Nick games and our Windows XP games. We haven't played the Return to Freddy's games, which again, good chance could be just malware. I'm sure Windows Defender will flag it as malware several times. So I haven't played any of that yet. So just want to make sure that we'll be nice and safe. So Here's our Return to Freddy's folder, and here's Return to Freddy's number 1. So my plan is to beat at least one of the games. And that might happen. That might not happen. I'm not sure. The first one, I'm sure I can beat tonight. 2, as far as I remember, is pretty broken. I kept, Chica kept killing me randomly out of nowhere. 3, I don't exactly remember the mechanics. And 4, I think we have a pretty good chance of beating. Probably not tonight, but we can probably play it again some other time. If we play tomorrow, I'll name the stream "The Return to the Return to the Return of Freddy's," just because I think that's funny. Okay, here we go. Return to Freddy's. Oh. Okay, so I think we're gonna have some problems. Let's just reconnect. Oops. Whatever. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Okay. So the internet should be on here in a second. I guess it's gonna have to download, which I really honestly didn't expect, because I thought that it would just be here already. Oh, I know what it is. It's because so normally I delete a virtual machine before making a new one with the same Microsoft account. But because I used the same Microsoft account when the other one was still active, the other virtual machine, it just synced all my files. So, possibly, here's what I could do. Bear with me a second. Okay. I'm just gonna close this one. I'm gonna shut down. I'm not gonna, update it or anything. Cause it's a virtual machine. I'm not gonna update it. Anyways. But I'll turn the music back on just for a second while I log into a different virtual machine, the old one, the old Windows one with Gangsta Bonnie on it. Unless it's already been deleted. I don't remember. We'll see. Okay, so here's the music. I'm gonna see what's fine with that. Alright, we're almost there. Just doing a little more VirtualBox work. It's almost there. And it'll look better than ever. Not in that 4:3 aspect ratio. I fixed that problem. Well, kind of. Let's see. Alright. Hopefully. This one's a lot slower. I gave it less RAM than the other one. And it's acting funny. Alright, so here we are in the classic. But check this. Oops, not that. It's going to tell me not to because Windows has not been activated. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's Bonnie like you've never seen him before. He's cool this time. You can go in the display settings. Maybe. Yeah. Look at all these different... Oh, well, I guess there's not that many options. It's okay, though. Older Windows had a lot more different options, but this is HD color. It doesn't let you decide how many colors you want. You can't only have 32 colors. Well, 32-bit color, I suppose. Old Windows 95 had 2 colors. Alright, well, anyways. Here are the Return to Freddy's games. They're all downloaded on here, and we're ready to have some fun. Alright. Sorry about that. It was a very long, essentially 20 minutes of just music. And this is a drunk toddler, it sounds like. Oh, and the lights don't work.
Oh, hey. Oh, wow, day 4. I think you can do it. Hey, listen.
Oh, lights worked out.
Tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you. So when I did.
See, do you remember that? The little jittering?
Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm going to try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there.
Oh no! Golden funny. Alright. Okay, so what about N? Let's see what happens if I click N. Okay. Oh. Well, shoot. I think that muted the game actually. Okay, well I saved over the old save. Oh no, it just got rid of the music. Well, let's press and hold delete. Did something. Alright. We'll start a new game again. The music is back again. That's very nice. I like the old Five Nights at Freddy's 2 music. And I like that Freddy. He looks happy and comforting. I like those two little dots there. Okay, whoa, okay. And if you remember, he's gonna tell us we have to put the mask on one at a time.
Hello? Hello?
I'll just let this call play in its entirety.
Why are you staying here?
I have my call.
Don't you have more important things in your life to do? Well, anyways, I apologize for what happened 3 nights ago. I thought
3 nights ago.
Well, he was after me. Probably not. Anyways, it's just my problems. Nothing you should worry about. If you ever find an empty Freddy Fazbear head lying around from the previous location, we just use that for kids now. But considering the fact that it's been with us for years now, it's probably toxic. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend wearing it for too long. Well, I have some news from the company. All animatronics have been fixed and no longer act unusual like adults. They are now super kid and adult friendly. They did bring back the puppet from the old location. They found it a few days ago and thought it would be nice to bring back something special. I really didn't like that puppet, even after so many years. They walked around the day once. They walk around the day once again to please the children again. I'm glad the whole motivated sevens behind us now. They should act fine during the nights. Just keep an eye on that puppet. I don't trust it. Even if they went into your office, don't put the mask on instantly when you first show up or at work. Just do one at a time. They should think they should think you're one of them and ignore you.
Got it.
For now. Anyways, that's just a thought. If they were acting up again, at least, they probably won't. Well, you should be golden. Just remember, use your mask one at a time. And only if necessary. Okay. Good luck.
Okay, so I put the camera up 3 times now. This is the 3rd time I did it, and it's already down to 87%. But actually, I think I know what he means by put the camera on, or the mask on one at a time, and don't put it on instantly when they come in. It's if you put it on instantly, you will die because of the toxic. You have to wait a second and then put the mask on. How long? I don't know, but consistently last time it worked like that. So he's probably in this camera already. No, he's not. I don't know where he is. They don't telegraph that very... Oh, there he is. Nope. Bonnie might leave soon. I don't remember how it all works, but he's Puppet's gonna be here maybe around 3 or something. Oh, there he is. And Bonnie's gone too. That's just grand. Again, these room controls are just not good. If you stick the mouse here, the screen jitters, doesn't know what to do. The fan has 3 frames. These door lights, I bet, don't do anything. The puppet's sitting there. You gotta wait a second to put the mask on. Wonder where Bonnie is. Oh, I found him. He's there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, yeah. And you can also, oh, see if that works. There we go. That's it. You just have to wait a second and then put the mask on. I guess the same thing goes for Bonnie. I think Chica comes in night 2 or something. I remember she was in the vents in night 2. Oops. This is the vents. Bonnie. Oh. There he is. I remember he sits in the corner doing the face here in a second, but let's wait for him to do the face. He probably won't do it. Oh, there's my boy. There's my boy Bonnie. Just when you think he's not gonna do it. Alright, I'm ready for you. Ready for you, Bonnie. The audio's crackling. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't have to do it this time. I feel like I did have to do it last time. That's very spooky. Can't honk the nose here? What? Alright. It's probably the same thing, actually. Yeah, it's the same thing. I would... Alright, thank you. Alright, night 2. I wonder if those 2 dogs are actually visible on stream. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to turn it up a little bit again for phone call.
Hello? Hey, glad you made it. How's your night? No worries. Never mind. The animatronics are acting up again.
Oh.
During the day, the CEO had the engineers work on the animatronics. Every time they act up, they look around to check on the place. Then go to assist a reboot after they're done. Also during the day, the engineers found the wiring in the animatronics messed up. Did you remember to use the mask one at a time, and only if necessary?
Only one at a time, yep.
I don't want anything happening to you. The engineers also found that the animatronics get more aggressive the second time they look around.
Oh no.
Just a heads up. Something I forgot to mention. Flash your light in the dark areas. That would be in the vent in the hall. They should not be able to go into the vents. But make sure you don't use too much of your flashlight. The doors don't seem to work very well. You know, when Foxy comes towards the office. He kind of broke the doors.
How can you be in 2 places at once?
The doors work on them anymore.
How can the puppet be here
They are more stealth
and here?
So I don't think the lights will work on them either. Well, I wish you the best of luck. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.
The best of luck, huh? Foxy broke the doors by running into the office, huh? Okay, I got my eye on you. I'm gonna turn it down a smidge. I don't remember how it sounds, but it's fine. Uh-oh. One at a time, and only if necessary. Okay. That's the crisis averted. He's still just sitting there. I got a feeling that's just gonna flash all day. There he is. There they both are. Okay. So, I was thinking, I wonder how Foxy's gonna go in this game. I've never gotten that far. So I wonder how you're supposed to use the mask to defend against Foxy. It's very strange. Does he crawl in the vents? Is it like classic FNAF 1 Foxy? I don't know. All I know is Chica's in the vent sometime. Bonnie's right there. Again. He's our boy, Bonnie. Alright, I'm ready for you, Bon. Bon. Here's something fun you can do with Click Team games. You can pause it by doing Control P, and you can mute it by doing Control S. And then break. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I completely broke the sound. Oh. Okay, I just broke the ambient noise. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. I wonder if that also broke everything else in the game. Like, oh. Uh-oh. Don't kill me. Okay, well, it just broke the ambient noise. Which is fine, you know, we can do without it, but... And again, so... I genuinely... I don't know what I was expecting. Uh-oh, Freddy. I don't see him. I genuinely... I don't know what I was expecting. This game is held together with prayer and duct tape. So anytime the noise stops, it's just gonna fall apart. Oh boy. But it makes that sound every time the battery goes down, I guess. So that's something. You ever have any idea about how quiet Five Nights at Freddy's surely is? I wonder where our friend... Oh, I was gonna ask where he is. I found him. Don't you worry, I found him. It's weird that Chica hasn't moved. Oh. Oh. Oh no, Freddy. Don't come in, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, Fred. At least that noise is back, you know? That's something. I've got a feeling it won't be a problem. It'll be fine. Freddy, okay? You still alive, Freddy? Cheek. Oh. No. Oh. Oh, I almost died to toxic in the last second of the night. That wouldn't be good. All right. Now again, he's been sitting in this mask for a long time. He's gonna get the toxic. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this a widescreen cutscene? Where do you think it cuts off? Oh, right here? Okay, well, it's not widescreen now. It's also 4x3. Alright, here's night 3. Yeah, night 3. This is the furthest I've ever gotten. Okay. It's always that. Alright, phone call.
Hey, night 3. I knew you could do it. There was something I need to tell you about. About an electronic we used to have at Freddy's. Well, everyone loved him. Both kids and adults. One day a kid came and tore him apart. And I'm telling you, there were parts, wires, and pieces everywhere. After that, they just took him to the dump and they disintegrated him. Yeah, that story really. He was quite small too, and curious.
Curious?
Word of advice. Let me explain why you have to wear a
The
mask.
audio.
Only one at a time and only
This is
necessary.
chaos.
If you have a mask, if you wear the mask when they're not in the office, they will know what you're doing. You know. And they'll know that you're tricking them into thinking that you're one of them. Well, that's all for tonight. See you on the flip side.
When you're not. Okay. So the ambient noise is doubled because now the puppet's in the right corner and Bonnie's in the closet. And so, oh, Bonnie. Oh, now the Bonnie. Oh, I guess he killed me. I guess I put it on too early. I didn't do it one at a time like he wanted me to. Okay. Well, that sure was something. All right, let's get back into it. You know what? I forgot. I need to wait a second. I need to wait a whole. Okay, that always happens. I'm gonna listen to this call a second time, just so I'm sure what to do with Candy,
Night 3.
which
Hey,
it is
dude.
Candy, but
There was something I need to tell you about. About an electronic we used to have at Freddy's. Well, everyone loved him. Both kids and adults. One day a kid came and tore him apart. And I'm telling you, there were parts, wires, and pieces everywhere. After that, they just took him to the dump and they disintegrated him. Yeah, that story really. He was quite small too.
he was quite small.
And curious.
Quite small and curious.
Word of advice. Let me explain why you have to wear the mask. Only one at a time and only if necessary. If you have the mask, if you wear the mask when they are not in the office, they will know what you're doing. You know. And they'll know that you're tricking them into thinking that you're one of them. Well, that's all for tonight. See you on the flip side.
Okay, so I don't really understand what he's saying. Oh. Alright, I think that's enough time. Oh, the toxic killed me. No. Alright, so I think I understand what he's talking about. I thought, honestly, I thought that the toxic meter just wasn't going down anymore. So I thought that he just forgot to include it this night. Alright, I don't need to hear the call again. So only one at a time, right? So I still don't understand what he means by only one at a time. Like, if they're both in here, what? He won't be fooled? So how are you supposed to defend against him, you know? Using the lights? Lights are kind of useless. Alright. See, the toxic meter's not going down now. It did just then, but I need to not put the mask on unless he's actually coming. There he is. Okay. One at a time. Remember, one at a time. Wait a minute for Bonnie. It's gonna be funny. That's the rhyme. There he is. Okay. So he throttled my internet, that rabbit. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. So, I really wasn't expecting that Bonnie, of all people, would eat me. I thought I killed him already. Alright. Well, let's get back into it, I suppose. Okay. I don't want the call. Definitely gone. Doesn't matter, he doesn't take long at all to leave. Wonder who's in here. You're already in the vent, I know. Okay. There's that. Done. There he is again. Okay, there he is again. He'll be in the office in a second. It's just such a funny face, man. I don't know what to tell you. And we need to have the perfect timing for Bonnie. Maybe even be in the camera a second. And flip out of the camera. Right? Flip out of the camera. You hear. Okay, and then get out of there. Are we good? Are we dead? I think we're good. Awesome. Okay, so is Freddy here yet? Freddy is already in the corner. Alright, I think we're safe from a Freddy attack as well. Oh. Chica's coming. Oh, already. I thought she comes into the vent. Well, we're getting the whole gang all together tonight. I have no idea who else can attack now. Uh-oh. Foxy! Not him. I am not sure how you're supposed to defend against Foxy, but it's literally just the frame. Oh, oh. Okay, never mind. Remember my question earlier about Foxy? I figured it out, thanks. Puppet? No. Oh, there's the crying faces. I've seen that video before. Okay, so I have no idea what's going to be for the rest of the 4 hours of the night. Uh-oh, who's that? Oh. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, okay. If you're too good at the game, I suppose. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just a fool. I guess I truly am the fool of the hour. Maybe I don't know, put the mask on too soon? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. It's gonna be a long night, folks. Let's try again. I'm gonna keep playing until I win it. This is night 3. It shouldn't be that hard. So that's Foxy lore now. Foxy's lore is that a kid came in and took him apart and made the wires hang out. That's why Foxy is the way he is. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, Puppet. Come on up. And he's gone. You can time it. Oh, there he is. I don't know why he always comes up here to tempt Bonnie to leave. I don't know. I really don't, but... Alright, let's try it now. I don't know, because the toxic meter didn't go down. Typically, if the toxic meter goes down, that's how I know that we're doing alright, you know? The toxic meter starts going up while you're wearing the Freddy head. That means that you're not going to get jump scared afterwards. Or maybe I still will. I don't know. It's really janky, the rules. There he is. He's a speed demon, this one. Let's just... Alright. It's 1 a.m. And Chica's the only one that actually doesn't make substantial sounds when she moves. There she is. Alright. Now Foxy's gonna move. See? Oh, not yet. There, see? He's moving. He's moving. There he is. Get out of here. You son of a gun. Uh-oh, he's gone. He's here. That's how the door... Sorry, that's how the door breaks. Is he just comes in. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What? He'll recognize us? I don't know. Is the pop pick gonna come back? Does the... I feel like the... Just general, the flash, like the actual building power will run out before the flashlight does. Not even, I haven't made a dent. Maybe I just sit here and just drain it. Anybody coming through here? Oh, Bonnie's coming again. And so is he. That was so fast. That was so fast. That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe as the night goes on, you can't wait as long. I was waiting as long as they told me to wait earlier. I thought I was being consistent. I guess not. Okay, well. Let's go again, I suppose. Maybe it is unrealistic to finish tonight. I don't know. Ta-da. I wonder what the door lights are even for. Let's see if it drains my power faster. Alright, I'm looking at the clock. Alright, so it was at 18 seconds. Okay, so that's 15 seconds that it takes for the power to go down with the light on. It literally makes no difference. Like, it literally no difference whatsoever. But it's already 1 a.m. The cameras do. The cameras make a difference with power drain, but the door lights do not, because they don't do anything anyways. I think in the first build of this game, I say build, but the first version of this game, the doors closed, but they didn't block anything. So that's why he had to make a texture of the doors broken, because they don't do anything. Also, it's 1 a.m. and nothing has happened yet. So next time that happens, it has to be instant. As soon as he comes in, I'll have to put the mask on. Okay. Gotta tempt him out again. There we go. Alright. That's good. 2 a.m. Perfect. Freddy's moving. That means we're good. I figure if they actually start moving, that means that you survive the attack. Now is Chica moving? Chica's gone. Awesome. We're making great time, ladies and gentlemen. We're tracking Chica perfectly. Literally, this is like a speed run. Alright, Foxy. Foxy. Okay, so I think now that everybody's here, since Foxy's here, people aren't going to be tricked as easily. We have to do it immediately, maybe. So now I'm going to wait. Let's see where the puppet is. Let's just wait till he comes back. It's 3 a.m. now. I really want to beat this game. 4 a.m. Night 3. I think he's coming soon. Yeah, here he is. Oh. Come on. I wonder. You know what? Maybe he said one at a time, meaning the first time they're gonna fall for it, the second time they're not. And so the way to defend against them is to not put the mask on. So maybe the next time everybody you just sit there and not put the mask on. I wonder. So we'll do it the same again the first time. Just wait a second and then put your mask on every time. And then the second time around, just sit here and then like just wait out the attack. I don't know. Yeah, just trying to tempt him out, right? It's like buffers. There we go. They're already moving. This is speed strat. Yeah. Now we got rid of our first threat. I don't know if that really actually does anything. But to me it seems like it does. Alright, so Freddy is moving now. Yep. You move to here. See? Alright. He's already in the corner. He's already in the office. Okay, now it's time for Chica to move. Bait her out. It's 12 a.m. We're going too fast. Or the clock's just not moving like it should. I think it was already nearly 2 last time Chica was here. Shoot. Alright, come on, Foxy. I love that. Alright, time to test the theory that now all we have to do is just not put the mask on again. That's how we beat the night. One at a time, he says. So we'll see what, and if this doesn't work, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Maybe I'll look up the Return to Freddy's game facts or something. Game FAQs. There he is. The music box doesn't work anymore though. I wonder what the lore implications of him having to go all the way back to the stage before he can do anything is. Alright. You close yet? Are you close to being close? Alright, so here it is. We're gonna see if just not wearing the mask is what it is. We'll see. Okay, that didn't work either. Alright, I'm gonna look it up on my phone then. Freddy's Night 30. This night, according to the wiki, this wait, how? Oh. Okay, well, I want to know how to beat it. Yeah, it doesn't give you any, it just tells you about all the other games. How to beat, how about that? How to beat Night 3. Return to Freddy's Night 3, how to beat. nobody knows, or nobody wants to say, which is fine, I suppose. So I guess we'll just have to try again. I couldn't find anything. I found the Return to Freddy's wiki, and they say description of Night 3, which is no new animatronics become active, which is false. It's a lie, because Foxy becomes active. But it doesn't say how to beat it particularly. Maybe you just have to be really fast, or maybe I was just really slow. I don't know. Maybe if the puppet comes a second time, you're just screwed. Maybe I'm doing all the animatronics too fast? I don't know. I could look up a walkthrough, but I don't think they exist for this game. I'm just gonna sit in my office, don't look at the cameras, and see if me triggering them prematurely, like doing the speedrun strats, is what's making this night difficult. Just wait for them to come in, and then pull up the mask when they come in. It'll be boring to look at, I'm sure, but we'll try that. Just gonna sit back and enjoy my coffee. It's 8 p.m. and I'm having a nice cup of joe. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day today. A nice time. I suppose we'll be able to chat for a little bit. Or not, I suppose. Alright, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. and nobody in sight. So maybe this is just the strategy to beat the night, is to wait till 5 a.m. happens, because I think flipping through the camera does trigger everybody's movement. I was trying to get through the movement as fast as possible, but maybe this is just the way to do it. Oh. Well, they're on the stage, that's what that means. The puppet's on the stage with Bonnie. Of course, there could be a problem with Bonnie and the puppet showing up at the same time again. I really don't know what caused that during the first phone call, but if they both show up, then I could get jump scared by one. Because it's not one at a time, you see. it's 3 a.m. I'm just sitting here. It says the night's a lot harder than the first two, but this truly is the easiest time I've had in this game. Alright. That's the puppet, I bet. Yeah, let me see who it is. Yes, the puppet. Alright, that's the puppet dealt with. Now we just have to, it's 4. Wow. I think we're gonna do this with maybe the puppet and Bonnie. Those are probably the only two we actually have to deal with all night, I bet. Maybe Freddy, maybe Chica, but I honestly doubt Foxy, and then the puppet again. Okay, so Bonnie is in the closet, I believe. "5 a.m. Let's go ahead and deal with him. Okay. So yeah, I think this is it. That was actually ridiculously easy compared to the other nights. This is probably the strategy going forward. Just don't pick up the cameras. Nothing's gonna happen if you don't pick up the cameras. Also enjoying a Verner's ginger drink. The original ginger soda, it's called. It's not exactly a ginger ale, but it's very tasty. However, it does have sodium benzoate in it, so take that as you will. Alright, that was night 3. Easy, easy night. Oh. Oh no, not him. Oh no. The trio. The gang's all here. That's not good. That's not good at all. Said I'm sorry in the corner. Well, I'm sorry too. Sorry to everybody that I'm going to continue playing this game. Okay. I'm going to grab another drink, another ginger soda. I'll be right back. Alright, time for night 4, I think. Yeah, night 4. Let's hear what he has to say. I say we just sit in the office again, do what we did last time. Completely. Maybe look at I think the cat's supposed to be here.
Hey, night 4. I forgot to tell you what happened before, and why I sounded dead. You see, there was some pounding at my door, and I assumed that it was someone trying to murder me. Yeah, I don't really know if that's the case, but there's nothing to worry about. I'm sure that everything will be fine. Just keep an eye for anything suspicious, you know. And I want to make sure that the CEO sees that everything is fine. But, don't forget the mask. Alright. But, should be all for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. I thought there was somebody pounding at my door. I thought they were going to murder me, is what he said. Those are his exact words. I'm going to look around this night because I think we're going to get some fun new friends. Oh, come on. I'm expecting to die here soon. Wow. Yeah, I expected, like I said. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep playing this night the way we did the first time, or last time I should say, where you just sit in the office, don't get, you know, distracted by anything. Don't look at the cameras and just wait. I'm gonna listen to that call again, because that was the best phone call I've ever heard. I don't remember him sounding like he died the night before. Wish I could decompile this game. I could. I don't have Click Team though. No, you should have missed that. Not on this VM though.
Hey, night 4. I forgot to tell you what happened before, and why I sounded dead. You see, there was some pounding at my door, and I assumed that it was someone trying to murder me. Yeah, I don't really know if that's the case, but there's nothing to worry about. I'm sure that everything will be fine. Just keep an eye for anything suspicious, you know. And I want to make sure that the CEO sees that everything is fine. But, don't forget the mask. Alright. But, should be all for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Guess the source code is out there somewhere. I'm looking this up. This is 2015 though. It says, "Hello fellow users. I want some of you to upload all textures and sound files from all 4 games up to date on each different articles. I can't download the game files because from the classic game to the 4th game because I'm using my Chromebook and it wouldn't allow me to download game files. Thanks for the support." By user GJ Fredbear. This is just conversations about decompiling. What's Freddy Explorer? Alright, I need to pay attention. Alright, so I'll just wait for him to come in. I'm not gonna look at the camera. There we go. Alright, so Freddy Explorer, I suppose is software. Freddy Extractor. Source Explorer. Freddy Explorer. Oh. That's very interesting. I might have to download that. It's a file dumper for fan games. It's very interesting. It's on Game Jolt. Here's a nice crack. That's another can of Werner's. Very good. If you're into ginger ale. Oh! Don't kill me! Okay. With 3 a.m. Yeah, this strategy of just sitting in your office just works. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Except it's mighty boring. Nobody's gonna want to watch this or hear this. Unfortunately. Here's Freddy. I think he came in at like 1 last time. He stayed for a very long time. That's why I pulled the mask up again. Okay, here he comes. Oh no! Okay, well, it's 4 a.m. 5 a.m. I don't know if we'll see Chica at all. That first time I played it, she was in the vents, which, that was crazy, unbelievable. I couldn't believe it even. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking at that Freddy Explorer. For the people crying about how it's not working, it can't dump all games, is a Game Jolt comment. And there's an error message in Russian. Makes people think it's Russian malware. Okay, so here's the new lore. There's Freddy. Oh, and Foxy's there. Oh no, they're all coming. And who's this Hatman? Who's this guy in a hat sitting here? He the newest Five Nights at Freddy's character? Hat Man? And it says I'm sorry again. Okay, so night 5, ostensibly the final night. Yeah, this is interesting. I'll probably download it offline and then see what fun things I can do with it, just to see the source code of this game at least. Maybe even the other one. I don't even know if it'll dump source code. Probably just like game files. That's probably all it does. But night 5. Just like normal, not looking at the camera. I can't wait for this phone call. He said how he didn't die.
Hello? Hey, I feel like I'm being followed. All I saw was a shadow with long hair. I couldn't see very well, but it looked like it was holding a knife. I ran as fast as I could. Luckily, I made it home. I couldn't find out if it was male or female. And never mind. This call is going to have to be a quick one. I don't know how much longer I'll last. I keep hearing whispers in my head saying, my son, and why.
My son, why?
I'm scared, Mike. I don't know what to do.
Mike.
I don't know why it's me.
Mike.
It's always me.
Mike.
Please.
Oh. I think they got him. I don't want to tell tales out of school, but I think they got him. Alright, now it's time for Office Job Simulator 2024. I guess 2014 when this game came out. Or 2015. He was faster this time. Wow, they're all going to be faster tonight, I think. Bonnie, don't hurt me. Alright. Freddy's already moving. It's only 1 a.m. and we're gonna get all 4 of them, I bet. Alright. So next is Chica, and then Foxy, and then probably Kitty Fazcat, which is Candy. I don't know. I actually don't know if that's the name, Kitty Fazcat. Something. I don't remember. But it's stolen art from Emil Mako before 5 Nights at Candy's even came out. Alright, there you go. 2 a.m. So I guess, so here comes Foxy, and then I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with, we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with Fast Puppet. But this is the first time we've seen Foxy in in the real just sitting down and doing nothing strategy nights. Alright. that's it, pretty much. 3 a.m. Hopefully nobody comes after, because I really don't know what else to do. Oh. Golden funny. Maybe I... Oh. Can't put up the camera. Okay. Well, I don't... I guess our strategy came into a bit of a snag. I'm not exactly sure what you're supposed to do with Golden Freddy. Maybe put on the mask the whole time? I don't know. I really don't know.
Hello?
We'll listen to the phone call again.
Hey,
It's so good.
I feel like I'm being followed. All I saw was a shadow with long hair. I couldn't see very well, but it looked like it was holding a knife. I ran as fast as I could. Luckily, I made it home. I couldn't find out if it was male or female. And never mind. This call is going to have to be a quick one. I don't know how much longer I'll last. I keep hearing whispers in my head saying my son and why. I'm scared, Mike. I don't know what to do. I don't know why it's me. It's always me. Please.
It's so classic. Very classic of the Five Nights at... What's it called? Return to Freddy's phone guy to do that. Alright, there's that one done. Again, I think our strategy is ironclad until you get to Golden Freddy. That's where you get a bit of a snag. Maybe click him, I don't know. Put down the mask. I couldn't tell you. He's just there. Wait a minute, like you do with everybody. Now the most dangerous part about this game now, since we've figured out exactly how the animatronics work, is the toxic meter. Trying to figure out how to put it on for long enough so that it doesn't immediately kill you. Through this book, Java, the Comprehensive Guide by Christian Ullenblum. Started it, but you know, it's not exactly light reading. I did read all this. Alright. 3 a.m. Now we get to try to figure out what to do with Golden Freddy again. I'm gonna try to just put the mask on like everybody else. Right now. Yeah, that worked. Oh. But it broke the toxic meter. It broke the mask button. So I couldn't put it back down. Of course it did. Cause why not? Why not? Alright. Well, I hate to say it, but Return of Freddy's has officially been cracked. There's nothing more to it. We did it. All you have to do is just sit in your office, mute the call, and just put your mask on about a second after they come in, and you'll be fine. Put it on too early, and either you'll die of the toxic meter, or they just won't disappear. Oh. That wasn't part of the phone call, I don't think. To save them. Or save him. Save them. That was actually just ambient noise. Which means it's happening in real life. That's good. I'm glad. Okay. Let's see. What fun thing's gonna get up to in my room before the puppet comes? I can make my bed. That'd be a responsible thing to do until the puppet comes. Well, it took too long deliberating about it. Alright, now I'll do that before Bonnie comes. Oh, hold on a sec, Bonnie. Hey. Alright, I'm ready for him. Alright, now before Freddy comes, I'll finish making my bed. Alright, well, that was easy. Didn't make it too well, but you know what? I didn't have to sit with the computer the whole time, you know what I mean? Okay. Now I need a nice bookmark. An envelope or something for my book. This ought to do. Alright. I know all the... I could probably skip ahead a few chapters in the Java book, just by virtue of me understanding Java for the most part. You know, the conventions. Well, we'll see. I'll just start from the beginning, I suppose. I've been wanting to make games in Java as a, you know, I understand C languages like Java and JavaScript and all that, but Java is just so, you know, it's not very interesting thing to talk about to people who aren't programmers, but it's runtime using the JRE and compiling the .jar files. Just half the times I can't execute a jar. I don't know what it is. That's just what I'm interested in talking about right now. Sometimes it'll let me execute it, sometimes it won't. Sometimes IntelliJ which is my IDE, won't even let me package an executable jar, you know? So I don't know. Very, very strange. But anyways, enough of that. It's 4 a.m. And we're doing alright. We're doing good. I haven't looked at the camera once. Don't plan on it, honestly. That's kind of funny. I didn't know Balloon Boy was in this game. Anyways, I did want to make games in Java. I've made some stuff in Java, like basic apps, but I don't know, it runs a little too slow for games. I've completely ported all my game projects to Haxflixel, which is the one I'm currently learning, and it works really well. I really like that engine. So, you know, if you if you're interested in any of my games, look at my GitHub. Look at my. I'm sorry too. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Is that a jump scare? Or is it just a hallucination? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I guess it was just hallucination. I'm pretty sure Markiplier's in this game, actually. Look at that. Alright, do we get a paycheck? Do we get fired? Do we get another cutscene with the Hatman? $150 to Mike Schmidt. And this is 2015, so that is below minimum wage. That's just great, isn't it? We earned that. Okay, do we dare do the 6th night? Yeah, why not? Okay. I'm excited to hear the next phone call. Oh, Night 6 doesn't have a phone call. I guess he did get whacked by whoever was at his door, did he not? Let's look at the cameras this time around. He's already here. He is busy. Okay, oh my gosh, she's busy too. Everybody, man, everybody, we're just gonna die this night. Everybody, alright, so I wonder what's gonna happen. Golden Freddy? Who are you? Who are you? Are you a jump scare? Oh, somebody's knocking. Is it you? Is it you? Oh. Well, the light button was broken for a minute. He's coming. Alright, well. I don't really care that much, unfortunately. Oh! That wasn't Golden Freddy. That was regular garden variety Fredbear, I believe. Of course, he wasn't. I don't remember what he was called at this stage. It wasn't Fredbear, I know. Maybe it was. Maybe it was Fredbear. I don't remember. I really don't. It was just gold, you know, regular golden Freddy. I don't know. I don't remember. Yellow Bear. Okay, well, we're gonna do the regular strategy. I'm just gonna twiddle my thumbs again. Maybe look into how far in this book I should actually be reading. Maybe we'll do some Java programming tonight. I don't know if anybody's interested in that. Let's start on page 45. That's where I'm going to take, I think. Maybe not, because okay, I probably should actually start from no. Dang it. Alright, I do need to focus actually. Alright. Yeah. This book is very deceptive about what's the quote-unquote beginning, what's an introduction you don't need to read versus what has valuable information in it. So I'm not gonna bore anybody with the details. It is a comprehensive guide to Java after all. I've also got a comprehensive guide to C++. I could try that one. And of course my regular C book, the original NCC C book, written by Brian Kernighan and Dennis Ritchie. The creators of Unix, if you didn't know. So I guess this stuff would just happen regardless whether or not I was in the cameras. Their kill timers are just set to be very difficult anyways. It's 12 a.m. and every single one has come. I wonder if it's even actually possible to beat this night. Okay, what next? That's it. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's actually knocking. I think that's just to try to scare you. Maybe. Hey. Tommy. Okay, it's been a long time without anything happening. Oh. Alright, we'll put that on. Okay, that was easy to also deflect. Not really much left to do, I'm afraid. Two different animatronics have shown up in the past 2 hours, where all the main animatronics came within the first hour of the night. So Oh, here's somebody. Huh. I guess that's just how it goes now. I love it. It's always the same order. Maybe Chica comes in the vent. Maybe she doesn't. This time she does. Here comes Foxy. Alright. And now, honestly, we'll probably just be sitting here until 4 a.m. when that other one's gonna come. Yeah, see? Exactly on the dot, 4 a.m. And then at 5 a.m. we'll get that Golden Freddy scare again, put the mask on, and then it's just gonna be nothing till 6. But you know what? Good job, Return to Freddy's. You made a good game, I think. Personally, I feel it's a great game, but yeah, there's the same knocking again. Well, let's see what the 20 mode looks like, but I don't think. Let's see what 1984 does. I wonder if there is a custom night, which, considering this is all like scripted events, I doubt it has a custom night. If it wouldn't, if I was just stuck with the mask on at 5 a.m. and it was gonna kill me with toxic, I would be very upset. But yeah, I guess that's Return to Freddy's completed fully. And considering, I would say, an hour of the stream is just looking directly this angle of the office, not looking at cameras or anything. No, not a good game. I think I gave it a fair enough shake the first time. It's just not good. What can I say? Bad. In fact, bad. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? It was literally the very end. The very end of the night. It probably heard me talking smack about it. Which case, listen, BFP Films 424, I'm sorry, your game is just really bad. You made a bad game. I don't know what else to tell you. It's not good. That was almost exactly at the 2-hour mark that happened. I'll try one more time, but honestly, this will probably be my last time playing Return to Freddy's tonight. I'm probably done after this. You know what? Yeah, not yet, because he's come too fast. I'm gonna grab something during the really long break times we have when there's not a lot going on. So once Foxy comes, I'll get up real quick, grab another book, and come back. Actually, I'm not gonna grab a book. We're just gonna wait here a second. Still don't know what you are. Do do do, shoo boo boo, goo 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 ba doo. I am not looking forward to this. Again, whether I win or lose tonight, right now, it's probably the last run we're doing. It's probably very boring. I doubt anybody will watch this. We'll see. We'll see. We'll do something else afterwards. Not Return to Freddy's related at all. Oh, you again. What a pain. This just isn't a good game at all. I'm sorry, BFP Films. I know you've moved on. I don't know what kind of person you are in real life, but I hope you've done better. I hope you are still making games. I hope you still enjoy playing games. I hope you're doing alright. I hope your modeling has gotten better. I'm glad the other Return to Freddy games were at least a little more original. I mean, as original as it can be under the circumstances of where I came from, but I hope you keep doing alright, buddy. Hope you make games that you enjoy. Alright, that's it for another hour, and then I thought I was gonna get murdered. I thought I was gonna get murdered is why I didn't explain that in the phone call. That just is funny. That is incredibly funny. He has no idea how funny he is, I'm sure. BFP Films. Alright. Now, this is our last chance against the puppet. He's gonna be coming here soon. Need to be ready for it. It'll probably kill me either way. It's probably impossible to beat Night 6. As soon as he comes up on the screen, I'm gonna hit the mask. Yeah, okay. I think it's impossible. Sigh. Oh well. Well, that was Return to Freddy's. I would say complete finished game because we got through the entire first 5 nights and I nearly beat. Is if you beat the puppet, you beat the whole night, and I beat it twice. I got all the way up to the last puppet twice, and you jump scared me both times because I don't know what else to do when you get the puppet at the very end of the night. Okay. Well, that was it. That was Return to Freddy's. Oh, hey, look at that. It's a file. Return to Freddy's data. Let's open it with Notepad. Oh. Interesting. Huh. I wonder what happens if we, Oh, it's that's very interesting, because this is Windows. But it's an ANSI, ANSI Unix. That's very scary. Alright. I want to run it again. I think I'll just do the opening cutscene again. Yeah, I will.
Oh, hey, wow, day 4. I think you can do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here.
This is the scary intro.
I recorded my messages for you.
And then I seriously doubt it'll let me play.
Check inside those suits.
Oh, I'll show this. Okay, well, I broke it again. So that Freddy jump scare. Yeah, I knew it was gonna catch us off guard. Okay, so let's. Okay, well, our data is lost. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I should have pressed N to save. But oh well, it's whatever. Let's just see what happens. Notepad, yes. Interesting. Was this just... That's... No, it wasn't just updated. Let's, Yeah. Now let's see what happens. Probably nothing. Okay, well. That's okay. At least we had fun. You know? That's all that really matters is we had fun. That is really scary. Okay. Well, instead of playing Return to Freddy's another game, I'm gonna end this stream by teaching you how to code if you really want to, and maybe I'll cut this. I don't know. I have no idea how I'm gonna edit any of these streams, if I'm going to or not. I just do them for fun. But what you need to do to code is, especially if you want to code Python, which I think is the easiest programming language to pick up. I wish I picked it up first before C or anything like that. So here I am in PowerShell, and you need to download Python 3, which is the newest version of Python, right? And so we can, I think Pi, right? That's the keyword for Windows. Yeah, Python 3. And this is the little inline Python. Well, I don't remember what it's called, but it doesn't matter. We can do some Python commands here. If you knew some Python functions, we can make some like a print statement. If I know how to type. Hello world, right? and then it'll just do it, right? Control C is a keyboard interrupt, but it's not. I guess it's not going to work on Windows. That's okay. Oh, it's exit. Yeah, okay, so exit is the keyboard interrupt for PowerShell version of Python. Again, I wish I remember what it was called, but we're only going to use this PowerShell very little in this little Python tutorial. So here's a really stupid way to learn Python, or a stupid way to do any Python programming. You right click and you go here and you make a text document and then you call it test.py. Py is a Python file extension, but this, if you look here, it'll read it as a like text.py.txt, right? It thinks it's a Python file, and that's fine because that's just how we're gonna run it. Windows is really stingy about its file extensions, I suppose, but normally you do this on like an IDE or something, any text editor that's not literally Notepad. We're just gonna open this up. And now the world is our oyster. So we can just go in here, print, and then we would say hello world. And now Python, if you're familiar with any other programming language like C or C++ or JavaScript, Java, whatever, C#, you would normally put a semicolon after the function call, but you don't do that because whereas in C, right? I don't have a C compiler, but here's how you'd make a normal C program, right? The same thing in C. You would do a hash include, and then you need to include the standard io.h, and then you would do an int main, and then you would say print f. Whoops, you don't want to do that. Print f. Oh no. Hello world /n, right? Return 0. That's the equivalent of this Python line that's just hello world, right? Now where the C would compile shockingly faster than this Python line, the Python line is just a lot easier in general. Now, I said earlier that you don't want to do this in a notepad. You want to do it in an environment specifically made for programming because of this whole indentation thing I showed you. Semicolons in C, because technically speaking, let's see. This is exactly the same thing. Like, the compiler doesn't care. We could throw this into a C compiler, like if we had GCC or CMake or whatever, we could throw this in there and it would think it's the exact same thing as what we just showed. But if you were to say in Python, right, so let me control save this and pull up this, and then we'll say dir, whoops, not CIR, I don't know what that even does. Oh, well, I crashed it. Right, here are my directories. I'm going to go to desktop. No, I'm not. I'm going to go to OneDrive because that's where the desktop is. Now I'll cd desktop, right? Then I do py test.py, right? Uh-oh, well, I broke it. Well, isn't this a... Oh. There we go. So, that's, that's exactly what it is. If I say that, there's our little hello world right here. If I do this, I can also make another one that says print goodbye. Right? Now go back to here. Hello world, goodbye. Exactly the same. But if I do this, it crashes because it's not a new line, right? So whereas in C, the indentation doesn't matter at all, in Python, it's the most important thing in the world. So we're going to do some more stuff with Python. A little bit more. We're going to make a little, not a game, because that's a little too much, but let's see. What do we want to do in Python? We're going to ask for your favorite... Yeah, let's make a comment. What is your favorite car? Okay, that's a good question. And how we're going to solve it is we're going to use the Python functions. So let's first start from the back, right? Print what is your favorite car, right? And now we'll say car equals input, and then so let's see. Answer. Right. Okay. So now what we're doing here is we're assigning a variable called car to whatever the input is, right? So that's that. Now here's a simple answer. We'll say we'll print the line that says I like the, and then plus car 2 exclamation point. And that's our whole program. So what it'll do is it'll first ask you what your favorite car is, and then you type in what your favorite car is, and then it just says I like that too. Right? So whoops. Uh-oh. It didn't like that. Okay, so what is... Oh. There we go. Okay. They should like that. Okay, what's your favorite car? I will say Vibe. Because I had a Pontiac Vibe and it was a very good car. I like the Vibe too. See? That's all it is. Okay. So we're going to change this a little bit. We're going to go up here and we're going to define we'll say favcar, right? So there's a function called favcar. I don't know why I'm doing that. Because it's like that, right? Okay. And then what it says in the print is you like the plus, I won't say car, right? Which is the variable in the parameter. Okay, you like the car. And now we'll say, delete all this. And now we got this here is our own special function called favcar. And then car, well, it's the same thing right there, right? But instead, we will do a call to the function favcar, and then put in car as our parameter. What is your favorite car? Vibe. You like the Vibe. So it's that easy. Now we'll make it a little more complicated. We'll change this. We'll say we will we'll have three variables in the parameter called make, model, year. Now this is going to be tricky because I actually don't know too much about cars, so we'll have to figure out some sort of something, right? And then, so you like the alright, so year plus a space plus, and then we'll say make plus a space plus model plus a period, right? So we can't do this anymore because there's come on. So instead we'll say something like print what is your favorite car, right? And then make equals input make, and we'll just copy this 3 times, right? Or copy it twice. Make model, and then year. Okay, and then come on. There we go. Now, the thing about Python that's different from pretty much any other programming language is the variables are implicit rather than explicit. So an implicit variable is like one of these where it says, okay, there's a variable called make that we're creating right now, and it's going to take a string because input defaults to string. Something like Java or C, their variables are explicit, meaning it follows a sort of every single time you create a variable, it has to be right. So you got your type, which is an int, and you got your name, which is I, and then you have to initialize it to, you know, whatever value. So an integer is any real number. A double or a float is any decimal number. A char or car, whatever you want to say, is any character on the keyboard. That would result in an error, but a string is a string of characters in, say, C, and even like C++ is still recognized as a string of characters. It gets a little messy depending on what your different programming languages are, but more often than not, they're a class rather than a data type, but you get the idea. Whereas in Python and in JavaScript, they just, and even hacks too, which I'm still getting used to, they just assume whatever variable, what the type of the variable is, just by what you're going to put into it, right? Okay, so what this code does is it says, what is your favorite car? And then make it, you give an input for the make. Model, you give an input for the model. Year, you give an input for the year, and then it goes into the fave car function here, make, model, year, and then which is defined up here, make, model, year, and then it says you like the year, make, model. So it's like the 2005 Chevy S10, which is what I'm going to do because that's really the only car I know. So it was the first car I ever owned was like a 1995 Chevy S10. So that's what we're going to say. 98, whatever it was. So Chevy S10 from 1998. You like the 1998 Chevy S10. Here's another one we'll do. We'll do that again. And we'll say the 1999 for, that's not a make, silly. You like the Focus 1999 Ford. I meant to say the Ford Focus of the year 1999. The 1999 Ford Focus, which is also, a car that I hold near and dear to my heart. So that's essentially Python. I mean, you can do a lot more with it, right? You can do this, for example. We'll completely get rid of this, and then we'll make a little for loop, which is different to the normal C for loop, right? That's a for loop. In C, it'll do something 10 times, or 9 times rather. But that's not how it works in Python. Here's how it has to work in Python. For I in range 10, right? Print I. So now I'll print every number from I to 10. I being 0. Starting at 0. There you go. So that's, Python is pretty good. It's a good scripting language. It's a good beginner language if anybody's really interested in it. I like it a lot. Would I recommend eventually moving to something like Java or C? Yeah, absolutely. I think C is a great language. Java is a pretty good language despite all the flack it gets. You can do a lot of great things with both. Or even like C# if you want to be stuck with Windows. I personally use Linux, so I don't use C# all that much. But we're going to do one last thing with Python. We're going to let's see, what's another fun thing we can do with Python that's very short, that is different from what I just did. Here's something interesting, right? It's the same idea of what we just did, the for loop. For I in range, I'll say 100, right? J plus equals I, right? Print J, right? So it'll say I from range blah blah blah, So it'll be 1, and then j is 1 plus, or 0 plus 1. And then I is 2, and be 0 plus, or 1 plus 2. And I'll just keep adding on and on and on and on and on. I don't think this is Fibonacci sequence, but it's something that's pretty interesting, right? Oh. Okay, so we'll go up here, and we'll initialize j as 0. Okay. It's an integer with the value of 0. And so there you go. It's very quick. A lot of people give Python flack for being pretty slow. Not really. It's actually, I guess for big computations, yeah, it's slow, but we could even do like 10,000, right? There you go. No, that broke it. Oh, I didn't save it. Okay, there we go. Look at that. That wasn't very slow at all. But I do think it broke it a little bit. Maybe. We'll say to 1,000,000. 100,000. What is this? 3. This is 100 million. From range 1 to 100 million. And it'll keep adding itself over and over and over and over again. This is how you do Hackerman Simulator on your computer. If you want to make it look like you're hacking. That's another one we could do. Kind of looks like the Matrix. Sort of. Look at it go. I wonder how long this actually takes. It'll probably be done soon. Maybe. Probably. Okay, so maybe there's a point about Python being slow. It'll probably be a long time before this one actually figures it out. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Never mind, I'm going to open up a different Python. Not a different Python, but a different terminal. Just the classic Windows command prompt. OneDrive. Okay, so we're in OneDrive desktop, and we're going to make a brand new Python script here. And it's called hacker.py, but it's really hacker.py.exe. .txt, I mean. Shoot. Okay, I think we actually... Okay, I think we broke window... Oh, it's... Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Alright. It's going to be a different Python script. It's going to say... It's going to say that. And this one is going to dir, because the command prompt uses old DOS commands, whereas PowerShell I think uses more with Linux related commands. You need dir versus to show directory rather than ls, which is the list command on Unix. Alright, so we're going to type in pi and then hacker.py.txt. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. There you go. Thanks for watching. But what I wanted to do, actually, was see if we could break this even more. See how many we could get. Okay. There we go. There we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. This number is going to keep going up, and this one's going to keep going up. Hopefully we can break Windows. I hope everybody had a good time. I had honestly, not crazy about the game we played, the Return to Freddy's, but I had a really good time programming near the end. So if anybody would be interested in just watching like programming streams or anything, just let me know. This, I could probably even do it in Linux. I could do game programming streams, even though I'd want to keep my, games that I'm working on a little bit of a secret. But, if you're interested in that, just let me know, and I'll try to do it, because I really do want to do that. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great weekend. I probably won't be back tomorrow to play Return to Freddy's 2. I think I'm pretty much done with that series. In fact, I think this VM might just go in the dumpster. I think I'm breaking it pretty hard with these two. Ridiculous. Honestly, ridiculous Python scripts. So, okay, everybody, have a great night. Bye.